Hey, what's going on, everybody? Man, this is Willa Wills Wellness, and I'm the body mechanic. And today we're gonna talk about obedience. See, I'm gonna give you some keys and some steps on some things to learn and take away, just to show why you should be obedient to the Lord. And so I'm gonna go back into my childhood, right? Because I got kicked out when I was 16 years old. I was homeless. I was put out. I had to go live with my uncle, live with some friends, live with my cousins, and things like that because I didn't wanna listen. You see, so once I wanted to think that, oh yeah, I knew everything and this, that, and the other, and da, 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 da. So I was like, all right, cool. But I ran into an older gentleman a couple weeks ago, and I'm telling him my story. Like, yeah, my mom did this, my mom did that, and I'm taking accountability as well because I'm like, when I was young, I was a knucklehead. And so once I realized all of that, but he said, nah, what you were was not obedient. And he said, I want you to think about you not being obedient then and seeing how that could translate into the now because you may still be in that same boat. And I thought about it. I sat back and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I think you may be right because I wasn't being obedient to the Lord. So the same disobedience that I was displaying when I was a child towards my mother because I didn't want to live by the rules of the house and I wanted to do my own thing because I thought it was grown, right? See, it's the same thing that I was doing with God. See, God was telling me like, look, do this. Oh, help these people. Oh, you got this amount of money, go share that over there. Go get that to this person. This person may need that. Oh, you got this gift, you just found out this new information. Oh, this person needs the new information you just got. Here, share that with them. So I started becoming obedient in who I was and serving into the Lord. And I used my life lessons of being homeless, the hurt, the pain, the abandonment that I felt because I was human, I still felt certain emotions that came with that. And it hurt. Yes, it hurt. But it was also character development because I was being hard headed. I wasn't being obedient. You see, so I got many of stories. Like I can tell you about a story like, my dude said, look, you need to be home before the street lights come on. First of all, I'm like, dude, this ain't the 80s, So I'm over here thinking like, what time do the street lights come on? I don't know. I never had to pay attention, so I'm paying attention. There's a couple times where I will pull up on my bike right up to the house, and as soon as I did it, I knock on the door because she took my key, and I would watch her turn off the light in her room saying, you ain't welcome here. And I had to go find some place to sleep. This was the reality that I lived in. So, going through all of that, how many times have you been disobedient where God was like, all right, you gonna have to figure this out the hard way and turn the light out on you, and then things got rough for you, and then you went back to him like, Lord, please help me, I need this, help me, I need you, show me the way. And then he turned the light back on and he gave you grace and he showed you where you needed to be. So I'm saying all this to say that become obedient, listen, and pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the whispers, and do what needs to be done so you can fulfill your purpose on this earth and live the life you dream. When there's a will, there's a way.